Wow 94.1 The Babes Party Station. It is Babs, my guy Buckwheat. And Buckwheat, we never come here on a Sunday, only for special people. Only for special people. And we got my guy Maino in the building. What's up?
What's happening? You got the perfect radio voice.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
That was like a perfect radio intro. You got the voice. How y'all doing? What's
We're
happening,
doing
Buck?
great. I'm good, fam. You don't hear that often when a person like Maino or males like you got a woman have a good voice.
Yeah.
Because normally it's like too squeaky or...
But like, I guess when it comes to radio, you got to have a good voice.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? She got it. You got it, baby.
Well, you got it, baby. And you know what? We love you here in Tampa. You come, how often do you come? You come like once a year?
Like once or so, yeah. Maybe more than once.
We love you here in Tampa, and I got to know this. Where were you at last night watching a fight, and did you bet on the fight?
I should have bet on the fight. For one, because, listen, I'm into boxing, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I was talking about the fight beforehand with my friend, and he told me, he said, listen, Tank gonna take him in 7.
Right.
And I said, man, I should take that bet because I know he know boxing. I should take the 7. Then I went to FanDuel and seen what the odds was. So if you'd have put like 100 on the 7th round, you would have got maybe like 1650 back.
Damn.
So I said, man, the odds is good on the 7th. But I was here, and y'all don't have FanDuel.
No.
And it goes by the location.
Yeah.
So I couldn't place the bet. I could have had somebody else do it from somewhere else, but I was like, man, crazy.
You got discouraged. That's what it was. You was just like, I forget it.
Yeah, man. But I'm thinking about all the money I could have made.
Right.
On the 7 because he told me and he won.
Damn.
It was
the 7.
Now, I never seen nothing like that before, how he kneeled, but I have been in fights, and I do know it hurts.
He took a knee.
Really. Yeah, he took a knee.
You can take a knee for anything, like if you get hurt, right? So if you get hit hard or whatever, or you out of breath or whatever it is, you can take a knee, and that's like 10 seconds. So you can't take a knee and then be down there for 15. That's a TKO.
People are saying it's rigged.
Yeah,
but I don't.
Man, listen. He hit him up under here. He took his win out.
Right.
It ain't rigged. Like, you think that boy wanted to win. That boy wanted to win bad. That's what they always say.
Right. If it don't go in their favor, it's rigged.
So, it's rigged. You know, it's fake. He paid him off. Shut up.
I feel like that's the thing to say now on any platform.
Yeah. It ain't rigged. Like, them dudes is competitors. That dude wanted to win. I've been following him. I follow boxing, so I've been following Ryan, and I know that he really wanted to win. Look at all the stuff they was talking. They sold that fight. It was big. It was probably one of the biggest fights this year, and it was good. I just think that Tank just a better boxer and stronger.
Very much so. So you know what? It's 2023.
Yeah.
Where is Maino mentally this year?
I'm in a great space. Look at me, baby. I'm smiling all the time. Look at this.
You work out, right? You in the gym? Okay, I can tell. I can tell.
I work out. Man, I feel good. Life is good. Life is beautiful.
So what? You got any new projects?
So last year we dropped the Lobby Boys. I was in the gym.
Yep.
Love Gym. Yeah.
And now we're gonna drop KLB4. That's my project by myself. Then we just gonna keep dropping some more music. And I got a lot of stuff going on. You know, I don't know if y'all been seeing me or hearing me on New York radio a lot with my girl Angela Yee.
Oh, okay.
Is that a permanent thing or just
right now? Just I'm kind of like doing guests. I'm part of the show, but as like a guest commentator,
Right,
or
right.
a guest host,
Right.
You know, so I do maybe like 2 or 3 days out the week though. It's fun. I like it.
It has
But
to
that's
be.
why he's so good at interviews, because a lot of rappers will get in here and mumble and
We're just
You
like
just said that.
you'll be like, you ask him something, they don't want to talk about it. So it's like, why are you here?
Yeah.
Now, have you got a chance to interview other rappers with Angela yet?
Not rappers. We interviewed.
Y'all had Nick Cannon.
Oh wow, yep. Nick
Okay.
Cannon.
I watched that one.
Nick Cannon, Lawson Pippen, a couple people. You know, I don't look at because I started a podcast, Kitchen Talk, which, you know, we started shooting that on the pandemic, and then I was able to, you know, get that going to the point where I did a deal with Fox Soul and put that on TV, right? So I don't really look at myself as a media kind of person, right? So when I'm doing interviews or when I'm in those situations, I just like to just kick it with you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I don't really see myself on a red carpet standing there with the microphone in my hand interviewing somebody, you know, but but it's all part of the culture because you see a lot of artists, you know, stepping into the podcast world, doing shows and stuff like that. So it's cool.
Now, you remind me so much of, I don't know if I should say his name on here, but our mutual friend that's from Tampa Bay, meaning like you're a no-nonsense type of person. Ooh. Ham. I can say Ham, right? Yeah, I don't know if I want to put him out there like that.
Shout out to Ham, it's his birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Ham. Yeah. So you seem like a no-nonsense type of person, right? So when you speak, you mean business. So
really?
I mean, yeah, right.
I wasn't getting that. I wasn't getting that. I never got that from where yeah.
Well, I mean, I just wouldn't want to be around when anybody pisses you off. You feel me?
Really?
I wouldn't want to. So I'm not gonna lie. Like there was a situation where you were on live arguing with a person, and I got scared because I never seen you.
Oh, when he pushed old boy, I think that was a couple months ago.
Yeah, Whack 100. So I never seen you in.
You can't be saying these guys' names on TV.
Okay, I won't do that.
They don't exist though.
Right. Facts.
You know, we can't give them that much, energy like that because your listeners don't know who that is.
Facts.
But
were you upset with yourself for even like being in that?
Yeah. Honestly, you know, the internet is a wild place. Right. They don't care about, you know, truth or what's right or integrity and stuff like that. And, you know, I found myself doing something that I later on felt like, man, I went for the bait and showed way too much emotion, way too angry. And I had to check myself because at the end of the day, what you really gonna do?
Right.
You got you somewhere else and somebody somewhere else. You're not in front of each other. How angry can you possibly get? And what's so funny was because my little bro Herbie, as soon as I did it, I called him and said, "Yo, come get my phones. Come take both of my phones." You understand? And you know, and for them, for the dudes that troll and for the dudes that do that every single day, it's a game to them. It's not. They don't care. Like they don't care about, you know, taking it to a whole nother level. They ain't in it for that. They in it to just play games, make other people laugh, to disrespect other people. So it's a nasty world.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
You know the crazy part about that though, when I saw that video, like I personally know you, and I tell people, like being a dude from Texas, from the country, to work in this radio game, I get to meet, you know, I don't even call you a friend, I call you fam.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And when I saw it, I'm like, that ain't him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And plus, you only see 10, 15 seconds, so you don't know what happened before that situation.
Yeah, it was a build up.
I know it was.
Right.
Yeah, I know it was.
It was a build up.
And then, you know, it's on the internet, and people only see that 10, 15 seconds, and they blow it out of proportion. I'm like, man, get the hell up out of here with that book.
But you know the thing is that you don't, when you try to do business in other areas, you don't want that to be the you know, your presentation. Right. So you trying to, you know, do other stuff. You got other things going on. You don't want, you know, you don't want to scare the money away to the point where they going to Google you or they going to look at what you got going on social media and that pops up.
Right.
You know, so I had to check myself because I got other stuff going on. You understand? And at the end of the day, it ain't really worth it, right? What we gonna do? Throw the phone?
Exactly. Why do you think people are quick to throw tantrums on the socials nowadays?
Viral moment.
Because I know you keep your business very personal, and then when you do put it out there, you put it out there for a reason.
Right. I just think that it's just a culture that is being created that, for one, we didn't hear all these people's opinions before. Now everybody, there's so much noise. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has a viewpoint, and then, you know, it's to be on attack mode. Everybody got something to say about something. Right. Everybody. I don't like your haircut. I don't like what you dressing, the way you dressing. I've been talked about for doing positive things. Right. Right. I took young boys to meet the mayor in my city. Right. Sit down and have a conversation about drill music. That was met with, oh man, these dudes, now you want to talk about all this drugs and guns in your music, and now you want to sit down with the mayor. Like, so you can't really appeal to people in a sense with sense that don't have it. Right. So then you go out your way to try to overprove to fools what is right and what's wrong, and then you wind up looking like a fool yourself.
Right.
Do you read your comments?
I try not to.
Right.
I try not to because it's noise, right? But this is what I tell people though. When you look at any artist or anybody, we tend to you'll have 100 comments, and it'll mostly be love. It's the 2 or 3 that's negative that we focus on.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And like I tell people, don't focus on the negative ones because the love gonna always outweigh, right?
Yes.
Sometimes just swipe it to the left, throw it in the garbage.
Right.
You know what I mean? Throw it in the garbage, just swipe it to the left, because they're gonna be there, because it's gonna be there for no matter what it is. They might not like what I got on today.
Right.
Oh man, why would you wear that outfit is trash? But those are gonna be far and few between because the love gonna outweigh it. It's just that we focus more on the negative.
Right. It's crazy. The internet is undefeated.
Yeah, it is.
Now, I'm loving the fact that I'm seeing a lot of rappers on this whole health kick,
Right.
like you, Moneybagg Yo.
Right.
Like, has this always been a part of your routine, or is it something that you recently started doing?
Well, I can't say that I'm the most healthy, right? I've always worked out, Shout out to my guys, FitLit, that's me, Jim Jones, Fab, Dave East. They just did a big article on us in men's health.
Dope.
Earlier this year. So, we put together this fitness initiative where we go in there and work out together. And we call it FitLit. We actually got an album together too. All 4 of us.
That's coming out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When is it dropping this year?
Possibly, yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You just dropped Lobby Boys last year.
Mm-hmm.
You got your own project coming out, and now all 4 of y'all are doing one.
Yeah. It's maybe about what we got. Maybe about 4 or 5 more songs to do.
Okay.
Yeah, all 4 of us. Yeah.
So I'm assuming maybe a nice little tour might be coming in after
good.
that.
That would be really
Yes.
good.
Select the cities.
Yeah.
That'll
really
be.
good.
I mean, I got Dave East. I mean, that'll be a beast.
Yeah, that's dope.
You got to make a stop in Tampa. I feel like a lot of tours aren't really fucking with Tampa anymore. I don't know what
Really?
it is. Yeah.
You feel like that?
Well, Drake and 21 aren't coming here.
Why not?
Future didn't.
They went to Orlando?
So they went to Miami. Future
Miami.
and Drake and 21 going to Miami.
Yeah.
We had Taylor Swift though, but the rappers ain't really fucking with him.
Hey, let me tell you something, bro. That chick done came to the city for 3 days. She sold out 75,000 seats. The tickets on the average, and I might be lying about this part, was $200. She made $55 million just on concert tickets in this one city.
God damn.
That's not including merchandise at all.
yeah.
That's just the seats.
Wow.
Yeah, I was at the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl wasn't even sold out here, but she sold it out 3 times, back to back.
Really?
Yep.
Who would you think would be the biggest artist behind Taylor Swift worldwide?
I mean, Taylor Swift not bigger than Beyonce.
Yeah?
Nah. No.
You don't think all right, so Taylor Swift sold out 3 days. Beyonce is coming here too.
Right.
She only got 1 day.
Well, see, here's the thing. Beyonce is also going to Miami and I think Jacksonville. Taylor
Right.
Swift only did Raymond James Stadium.
I gotta give you that.
So probably, and she did 3 days.
Yep.
So it gave people enough time and from the neighboring areas to get here.
Yeah.
Because I work for a radio station south, and we was selling
so you
tickets.
just getting your radio on.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Bab's hustling over here, dog.
How long you been doing radio?
Since 2012.
Okay.
I was an intern though.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Taylor Swift came here and sold it out. I didn't go. Now, who are some people that you're listening to right now?
I listen to everybody.
Now,
Bad
somebody
Bunny?
that we wouldn't think that you listen to. What is an artist in a different genre that you fucking with?
Oh, man. I listen to Taylor Swift.
Okay.
No, it's the song that I like. Who's the artist, though?
You listen to country music?
I do. I
Chris
like country
Stapleton?
music. I like country music.
Morgan Wallen.
What's the song when you say, in order for me to do good, I had to leave you? What's that song?
You listen to Taylor Swift too?
That's not
No,
Taylor
that's
Swift.
not Taylor Swift. I know
That's,
exactly
you
what
know
you're talking
what I'm
about.
talking
Yeah.
Is it Kim Petras?
Selena Gomez.
Oh, Selena Gomez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Selena Gomez.
Okay.
You know what song I'm talking about, right?
I do, but I can't think of the name of it. And that's bad because I work in pop down south.
Yeah, but you're not going to remember every song,
Yeah,
though.
true.
There's so much
Selena
music
Gomez
out there.
song. That
Selena
song is
Gomez,
so hard. That song is so hard. It's something like, in order for me to, I had to hate you.
Right.
I think she was talking about Justin Bieber.
Really?
Yeah.
They was dating.
They dated like back in the day, and then like it was just a feud between her and his wife. Like, so she still probably got some.
In order for me to love me, I had to hate you. Something like that.
So we're gonna end up figuring it out after the fact. Right. That's what's gonna end up happening. And then I'm gonna tweet you, be like, "This what it was, dog."
Now Maino is looking so good. So I know the girls be in the DMs. Do you entertain girls on Instagram, or you like meeting chicks in real life? Like, not on social media.
I don't think we meet people in real life no more. I think that sport is really almost non-existent, because I feel like people so used to meeting on social media or apps that outside just seems funny to them. When you try to talk to a girl outside, I just feel like she's not as warm as before. Like the whole art of having a nice car and pulling up somewhere and meeting girls and all that, I feel like that's almost gone.
Yeah.
Right? Do you meet people outside?
Don't get Bab started, bro.
Hey, Babs.
Don't get Bab started.
A little bit of both. Yeah, a little bit of both. But I get what you're saying, because you know.
I feel like it. I feel like the game. I feel like the game has changed. Like I feel like, I feel like people don't want to talk as much outside, right? So in New York, we super aggressive in New York. Right?
Yeah,
Everybody,
even the girls.
Even the girls. So check this out. So when you standing somewhere, and and girls walk by, hey, how you doing? They don't speak.
Nope. They
don't speak. Maybe that's always been, right? Maybe that's old. But I just feel like it's just more now. Like, you'll see a girl out and then she won't say nothing, but then you'll DM her and then she'll say more.
Yeah.
No, that's always it, because I've noticed when I'm talking to girls and I meet them, it's like, hey, how you doing?
Right.
And then if they post something on IG, I'll make a comment. Next thing you know, a conversation starts just like that.
I think I just think people feel like their personality can speak more louder on social media. They get to hide behind, the social media and hide behind the filters, and they get to be more comfortable in that space as opposed to being in real life.
Now, when you meet chicks, do you trust? Like, at what point do you trust them enough to bring them back to the house? Because I'm gonna tell you, like,
even if you do that.
I remember I met this dude.
I don't see Maino doing that, dog.
I met this dude in Atlanta. He literally drove around the city 5 times before we went to his house, because the way I talk, like, people probably think I'm the police, or they think I'm a setup girl, but I'm not.
You went back to the house with him?
Yeah, but this was in my younger days. I'm not like that no more.
Younger is what? Last year? You was younger last year?
I was like 18 and shit.
Really?
Like, yeah,
okay.
but he just wanted to make sure I didn't rob her.
You had a great night.
Yeah, she did. Speak the truth.
I mean,
But at what point do you trust?
I feel like you're trying to get to my house. I don't live here.
But he might move here, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you should. We love you here in Tampa.
So you trying to get in?
I won't rob. I'm not trying to do none of that stuff.
Nah, I ain't got nothing. To answer your question, everything ain't for everybody. And when it is, but that right there about circling and going up the block, down the block, and around it, you want people to be confused, and then that's cool. And then you get them out of there fast, or you make sure that they drunk, right? They already had a good time, right? And they probably tired, so they probably half sleep anyway. They don't know where they at.
So then I go, no, okay, so they won't know how to get back to your house.
I'm just saying, hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
What's some of the things that you teach your son?
Man,
I mean, I know he's a grown man right now.
Lately, I feel like I'm teaching him wrong.
Why is that?
Man, sometimes it's not about what you say; it's about what you do.
Facts,
right? So, as a father, you want to give them the game, you want to tell them all the right things, but then also they look at your behavior too, right? So he looking at me, man, you saying be better than you, but look what you do, right? So I fight those battles all the time, you know, about what's right and, you know, what's right for me and what I want for him,
right?
You know, because we all want our kids to be greater than us. We all want them to have better opportunities than us. We all want them to do, you know, better in life, you know. So we deal with that. But then at the same time, they say, but I saw footage you was in a strip club and your son was with you.
He's of age though.
Yeah.
At this point,
my whole thing with that was he's at an age, right? Or when he was getting to that age where I felt like he was going to be exploring anyway, right? And I felt like he's going to be going out with his friends and they going to want to be doing this. I felt like I could show him how to do it better than they could, right? Instead of making some foolish mistakes that young dudes make and putting himself in situations or environments that I wouldn't want him to be in. So you might as well, you want to party, you want to hang out, come do it with me, because we get paid to do it anyway. So you might as well come do it with me.
Do you feel yourself living through your son? Because I know a lot of parents say they have those feelings, like
living through them, like you get to experience things again because they new for them, right? So you get to experience, you know, him experiencing things for the first time.
You and Jim need your own reality show. Just you and Jim.
Yeah.
Is that something that's in the works?
We talked about it though.
Okay.
I wanted to do a show. I was telling him we need to do a show like a bucket list type show, because you know I'm more adventurous than him. So I told him like the whole show gonna consist of me trying to get you to do wild stuff like skydiving.
He ain't doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
He ain't doing that. I can speak for Jim Jones right now. I ain't doing that.
That's the whole debate.
Oh man.
You know, is that me trying to get him to do wild stuff? You know, skydiving. You know,
swimming with the sharks type stuff.
Oh, you know what's crazy? We talked about that.
Really?
Do y'all talk about this when y'all in the gym? Because y'all be wilding out in the gym.
Because he told me he swam with some sharks. He told me he swam with tiger sharks. I said, homie, you never swam with no tiger sharks. You never swam with no tiger sharks. You swam with nice sharks, bro. You didn't, you know.
So can you swim?
Yeah.
Me and Buckwheat cannot swim, and we need to learn. Like, this is ridiculous.
How y'all don't know how to swim?
Well, it's sad.
Y'all live in Florida.
It's sad because I'm Haitian, but like, you know, I'm
you
from
should definitely know how to swim.
Right, definitely.
I'm from I was in Detroit until I was 18, and then I came to Florida. So my dad came from Haiti to Miami. He went to University of Michigan. Then met my mom, who's from the east side of Detroit, and then that's how that happened and me happened.
Right.
And then I moved down here. So I didn't learn how to swim.
Y'all didn't have pools.
No.
I mean, we did.
Have no water in your neighborhood.
We had like the YMCA and stuff.
You could have took those lessons.
I should have.
Yeah.
Because now I'm scared.
Well, I'm
scared.
I'm actually taking swimming lessons starting.
Wow.
There's an initiative starting around me because it was just like
I dive and all that. I go crazy. I jump off the boat in the ocean. I'm adventurous like that.
What's the most wildest thing you ever done?
What you think, Zane? When we went to DR last year and I was doing all those.
Nah, that wouldn't be the wildest thing.
So what would you say was? You gotta slow down.
Skydiving?
I want to do that.
I'm surprised you haven't done it.
I want to do it. I want to find somebody to do it with, though.
Redman done did it 115 times.
Really?
Yeah. I think he's certified right now.
Really?
If I remember correctly, yeah.
I want to do that, though.
They have an indoor one that we can start.
You got to start there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did the indoor joint. It was cool.
It was cool?
Yeah.
Does it feel like, well, you don't know?
No, you don't know, because all it does is just pretty much blow you up in like the air. So it just gives you that feel of like flying in the air. But it's
and
not
how long you stay up there?
You can buy different packages, so it's like different tiers.
I gotta do this though. I have to.
You have to make that a reality TV show.
Yeah.
Between
Let's
you and
call
Jim.
it bucket list.
Nah, I like that. That'd be funny as hell. Between y'all two?
Yeah. Now, what network would you put it on?
I mean,
Zeus is popping right now. I know people hate on them.
I don't got a problem with no network.
Yeah, because Zeus is where it's
Why
at.
people don't like Zeus is because the content.
I see a lot of people saying like LeMay, I think that's his name, and them are exploiting like black people and
with the blue face and Chris.
blue face and stuff. But I mean, I see it as, Orlando Brown, they just gave him an opportunity to make a bag. So I see it as him, if you do it right,
Listen, I mean, you might as well make some money at it if you're gonna do it anyway.
Right. Facts.
You out here spiraling and destructing anyway.
Hopefully this show will help him. I mean, first episode dropped next week, so I'm hoping that he'll be better.
That's gonna be entertaining though.
Yeah. But bucket list, we looking forward to that coming out.
I got it. See, here's the thing though. It's me pitching at the gym. I gotta get him to believe it, because he like, nah, I ain't with it. He don't like the idea because he don't want to do none of those things. Like, you got to think of all the wild stuff that like white people do that we don't do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Go eat chocolate covered spiders or something crazy. Like, it has to be wild.
Have you ever been camping?
See, that would be good. Go camping outside. Now, I don't really like playing with Mother Nature. I'll dive off a cliff before I sleep next to where bears and all that be.
Could you survive on Naked and Afraid?
So what?
You know the show Naked and Afraid, where they like
Naked and Afraid? That's a show? That's a thing?
It's a show.
Right. I don't know that.
Basically, you have on no clothes, and they put you. There's different like
Desert,
the rainforest,
in the jungle, yeah.
And you got to survive. I think it's 30 days, right? I think it's 30 days.
I'm good on that.
But that would be
good on that. See, my high is something quick and over.
Right.
It's like, yo, you gotta jump 40 feet into the water. Okay, I'm jumping. It's over. Staying in the forest for a night, let alone 30 days.
Yep.
Nah, I'm cool. You hearing sounds. You gotta understand, the forest don't look like how it look in the movies.
No, it does not.
Because in the movies, it be lit, right?
Right.
It's light. They seeing it's pitch black in the forest. You don't see nothing. It's no light. Nah, I'm cool.
Yeah, you ain't fucking with it. Yeah,
Nah,
I'm not.
Nah, I'm not. I'm good. Yeah, that's where I draw the line with the adventure. They might be able to get me, like, if we did a show like that.
Right.
If we had a show like that with me, called Bucket List, we just doing wild stuff. They might be able to get me to sleep in a tent for a night, but it got to be people there. It got to be lights. It got to be.
You can't do it with no people there, dog. Man. You got to do it by yourself.
They got cameras there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the cameraman and stuff. And
cameraman got to be there.
Yeah, you can tap out.
Time out, man. We got to go late. Like, let's start at 4 a.m. and leave at fucking 7:30.
Now, you're in Tampa. Now, have you eaten at any local, like, mom and pop places? The Rose Bar. You ate at the Rose Bar.
Shout out to the Rose Bar. Shout out to the guys there, man. I've actually been there twice. I went there this morning and I was there last night. Watched the fight there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other restaurants you was really fucking with that you went to?
Nah, I need to get to some more.
You know what? The next time you in town, hopefully before Ham's birthday,
I feel like I always come in here and never do all of the stuff that I want to do here.
Yeah.
Bro, you in here like Friday out by Monday morning.
Right, man, because we do heavy partying.
Yes. We got to change that.
Yeah, there's a lot of hangovers.
Tonight you had lit.
Yeah, we had lit tonight.
Are you still here tomorrow?
When we leave? Tomorrow? On Tuesday? Tomorrow? Yeah, I think we leave tomorrow.
Oh, because I was like, he should go to Mischief Monday.
Mischief Monday.
I think you're like at Eden, because you didn't go to Eden yet. So
Eden. Yeah. I keep hearing about Eden.
Yeah. It's right next door to Lit.
Yeah.
Okay, what is that? Like a club?
Yeah, it's like a 2-story club.
Okay.
They do what's
Afrobeats,
yeah,
like top 40. Maino, real quick before you get up out of here, the inspiration messages that you be putting out, man, in the ride. What sparked you to start doing that?
What sparked me to start doing that is that I need him. I need to hear that. So, like, when I'm speaking, it's because I need to remind myself. Sometimes we get up and it's like, man, another day. Man, being an artist and, trying to, be, trying to still compete or, just dealing with life forces. Life is lifing, right? It's happening every day. And we getting pulled from different areas. And sometimes our energy is just being pulled in so many different places. So you got to remind yourself. So I started doing those things to for me.
Right.
It just so happens that those messages resonate with everybody.
And they
you
do.
know, when we talk about stepping into our greatness, never forgetting who we are, like just standing for something and just continuously pushing towards your goals and dreams. Fuck what anybody else is talking about, right? We need to hear that. We need, especially in the morning when you, you know, you wake, because that's the beginning of your day. So your energy is very important. So I like to put those messages out there like that. You know, I like that. I'd rather have those be my, you know, when people speak on me or see what I'm doing on social media. I'd rather it be those type of things.
And shout out to you, because we had a conversation about my mom, and now I try to call her once a day.
You should.
Yeah.
You should call your mother, you know, because, you know, we only get one of those.
Right. So he really, because, you know, my mom had a stroke, so she can't really communicate. So we kind of like fell off, like talking a lot. But after I talked to you, and I'm about to cry again. I cry when I talk about mom. But thank you for that, because that made me like see the importance of calling her every day.
You should, and because she appreciates it, you know, and it's we only get a certain amount of time with the people that we love, you know. It's all right.
Thank you.
Real
You're
quick.
like a therapist too. You need to add that to your bucket list. Yep. You're
I told him earlier, bro. I be watching the videos. No, but keep doing those, man, because like I said, it helps me when I watch it. I'm
definitely.
like, you know, being this coming from you, I'm like, you know what? He's right. Let me get my ass out. Let me go outside and walk a little bit, do a little jog, like just get the day going, man.
Right. We blessed, man.
Nah, we are blessed.
We always got to remember that we ain't all the way where we want to be.
Right.
But where we at now, we prayed to just be there.
Yeah.
At some point. You know? God, please, I just want my first apartment. I just want my first car. I just want my first house. Like, you wanted some of the things that you have today, and it was a time when you didn't have them. You wanted to be in the space that you at right now. So we blessed you on the radio, baby. People hearing your voice.
I just showed Maino. So CDs are our thing to a certain degree. We do this thing called Way Back Wednesdays. So Maino, if tomorrow comes and then day after tomorrow, I'm telling you guys right now, go check out If Tomorrow Comes.
Yeah, that's my baby.
Right there, bro. Yeah. I wouldn't listen to that like the last couple days. I'm just like, that's the ride.
Your first album, you spend your whole life making that. Because that's my whole story. That's my whole life. That was like that's my story. And I did it like how we did it, like it was a movie. You know, actually, if you listen to both of those back to back, they like part one and part two. I kind of like, you know, try to make two conceptual albums back to back. You know, If Tomorrow Comes, it's like, damn, I was in a place in my life where I ain't know if tomorrow was gonna come. Then it came.
Right.
And then the day after tomorrow, I was like, man, I finally got here. Now what?
That's why you say that. After I said it out loud, you can definitely say it's a part one and part two, just off the title itself. Well, listen, bro, we appreciate you stopping by, hanging out with me and Babs, and get ready for the new projects that's coming out.
Hey, that's right.
And you know what I'm saying? When y'all get ready, you and Davies and Fabulous and Jim Jones, make sure y'all make that tour come through Tampa.
Definitely.
Yes, facts. we want y'all here. We need y'all here.
I get a lot of love here, man. I love it here.
Also, we want to be a part of the bucket list show when it comes out.
You like that idea, though, right?
I do. I like it.
We got to watch out. Somebody might try to steal our idea. Word.
As long as y'all get paid, bro. That's all that matters. Cut the check.
Thanks for coming by, Tampa, Maino.
All right.
Babs and Buckwheat, Wow 94.1.
All right.